So this is the video for pages 3 and 4. We're going to do 2 examples from each page, question 1 and question 2. So in your folder, you're going to look at page 3, and then we'll look at page 4. And you're going to want your multiplication chart because that's the tool that's going to help you through this whole folder. All right, so page 3, 2-digit multiplication. Remember, with 2-digit multiplication, you're going to have 2 lines of answers. 1 line for the 2 and 1 line for the 1. So you start with the 2. 2 times 5 is 10. Carry your 1. 2 times 1 is 2. Plus the 1 that you carry is 3. Now you move over to the second digit. And remember, all your answers for the second digit have to start directly under the second digit. So we put an X in the space before so that we know we're not going to put any answers there. And now I just do my multiplying. 1 times 5 is 5, and 1 times 1 is 1. Now remember, after you've multiplied and you have your 2 lines of answers, then you add them together to get your final answer. So 0 plus nothing is 0. 3 plus 5 is 8. And 1 plus nothing is 1. So my final answer of 15 times 12 is 180. I do not have any decimals in my question, so I will not have any decimals in my answer. Let's move on to number 2. Number 2, I have 24 times 35. So again, with 2-digit multiplication, you're going to have an answer line for the 5, and underneath that, you're going to have an answer line for the 3. So use your multiplication chart to help you if you don't know your times tables off the top of your head. 5 times 4, if you look down your 5s till you get to the 4, 5 times 4 is 20. And so I put my 0 and carry my 2. 5 times 2, if I look down my 5s till I get to the 2, I see that 5 times 2 is 10. Plus the 2 that I carried is 12. Now it's time for my second line of answers. And so that line of answers has to start under the 3. I put an X in the first spot because my answer cannot start there. It must start under the 3. 3 times 4, if you look down your 3s till you get to 4, you'll see that 3 times 4 is 12. So you put your 2 and carry your 1. 3 times 2, if you look down your 3s till you get to 2, you'll see that 3 times 2 is 6. Plus the 1 that I carried is 7. And now I add up my 2 lines, excuse me, I add up my 2 lines of answers. So 0 plus nothing is 0. 2 plus 2 is 4, and 1 plus 7 is 8. So 24 times 35 is 840. I do not have any decimals in my question, so I will not have any decimals in my answer. And that is how you do page 3. Page number 4. If you take a look on page number 4, you'll see that these questions are exactly the same. You've got 2 numbers on the top and 2 numbers on the bottom. So we're going to move down to question 7 that has 3 numbers on the top and 2 numbers on the bottom. So on page 4, number 7, I have 462 times 38. Now, the process is the same. I take my 8 and I multiply it with all the digits on top. 8 times 2 is 16. Carry your 1. 8 times 6 is 48. Plus the one that I carried is 49. 8 times 4 is 32. Plus the 4 that I carried is 36. Now I move to the 3, so I put an X because my 3 answers must start directly under the 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 6 is 12. No, I'm sorry, that's wrong. 3 times 2 is 6, but 3 times 6 is 18. Plus the one that I carried is 19. Oh my goodness. What is that? There. And carry your 1. Oh, that's wrong. I didn't carry 1. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry, guys. So it is 18, but I'm still carrying my 1. And then 3 times 4 is 12, plus the one that I carried is 13. All right, and then you add your lines. 6 plus nothing is 6. 9 plus 6 is 15. Carry your 1. 8 plus 6 is 14, plus the one that you carried is 15. Carry your 1. 3 plus 3 is 6, plus the one that you carried is 7, and 1 plus nothing is 1. So 462 times 38 is 17,556. There are no decimals in my question, so there will be no decimals in my answer.